Hello and welcome. I'm at Growing in Harmony for this week's very, very cold weekly wonder. It's becoming a bit of a theme, isn't it? The cold. There's not a huge amount going on here today because of, well, the weather, I guess. Obviously Molly's not with us anymore. Dan and Ryan have both got other commitments today relating to jobs that they might get, so that's good. We're hoping that all goes well. So it's just me and Francis and Robert and Thomas here today. And we've had snow. Let me show you. If you're local, this is not going to be a surprise to you, but yeah, we've had snow and we can still see lots of it. So that's all the rubbish that we're clearing up. Yeah, it's nice and sunny here today and the snow is melting, but there's still a fair bit of it about the place. And of course the storm that blew over the weekend, I forget its name, it had a good name, didn't it? But we've got off quite lightly actually in terms of what damage that's done. It blew these doors of the polytunnel that I've just walked into and blew all of the fleece that we cover the plants with away, but the little seedlings seem to have done remarkably well in the middle of it all, and I can show you how they're looking. There they are, cabbages, some peas there, some more peas, something that looks a bit lettucey, more peas and more peas. It's more peas than I thought we had actually. And there's the fenugreek down there, that's doing well as well. So that was a bit of what happened. Some of the loose bits blew about. Turn that back around there. Some of the loose bits blew around. So there was some like a cabinet that had been blown away. Some of the fencing came down on the chicken areas. Luckily, the chickens were inside their houses, so they were not harmed. But that's had to be repaired. And our covered area that we've just created has done remarkably well. There's very little damage to that at all. I can just see one of the supports is a little bit wonky, but yeah, I'll turn the camera around again and show you that. So there we are. It's looking really good. So the work this morning, for those few of us that are here, except not me because I've been hiding in the warm, has all been around just repairing the little bits of damage from the storm and making sure the birds are okay and looking after the little guinea pigs who are getting a bit chilly and have needed a bit more insulation in their house. And it's all just plodding away nicely, where it's just sort of maintaining things and making sure everything's okay. We've got our lovely friends coming from Kirkleatham School this afternoon. I called to make sure that they're still, or to check if they're still going to come, and they're very hardy souls. They've decided that they are going to come. So we're looking forward to doing a bit of work with them. We're going to probably put some more of those seedlings that we just looked at into either the big pots in that tunnel, or there's a spare bed in this tunnel. There's Robert and Thomas doing a bit of repair work on the door. Yeah, so there's a spare bed that's ready in there that seedlings might go into, and there's another one that needs clearing. So that is going to be the job for the Kirkleatham School children today. And that's pretty much all that's going on, really. We don't have a huge amount of news. We did last week go over to Skinning Grove and just finish off at that site. Unfortunately, I was off ill last week, so that's why we've not had a newsletter. And I missed the Skinning Grove visit, so I don't know whether we're actually going to produce a final video on the work that we did there, because that was the intention, was that I would go over for the last visit and we'd make a video and kind of show the difference from start to finish. But it might be that might not happen now. And yeah, the only other thing that I have to say or to ask you, or yeah, I don't know, however it comes across. We're looking for some volunteers for the garden, so if you've got some gardening experience, get in touch. And yeah, if you want to do it, obviously that's what volunteering means, isn't it? It's voluntary. Yeah, so it's a lovely place to be. Obviously it's very cold at the moment, but it's still great to get outdoors and do a bit of looking after some plants and looking after some animals, and lots of practical sort of building things happen in the winter, getting structures in place ready for the spring. There are more raised beds to build and planning, and yeah, there's still plenty going on. Lots of tidying up, of course. And we would really appreciate some help. So if you would like to join us and volunteer with us, then do get in touch. Garden experience appreciated, but not essential. And that's about it for this week. Don't think there's anything else that I needed to tell you. I'm just gonna show you the guinea pigs, maybe. Oh no, we can't see. I can show you a tiny little nose. You might just be able to see in that corner. Tiny little guinea pig nose, but they're hiding in their little houses, trying to keep warm. So we shall say goodbye for today, and we'll speak to you again next week. Bye bye.